Antoine Bauza's Seven Wonders is yet another take on a civilization game, with each player starting with the blueprints for a wonder they can build, as well as a hand of Age 1 cards. Each turn, everyone simultaneously chooses a card, passes the rest to their neighbor, then plays their card or discards it for money. Cards come in 7 types, and as you progress through 3 ages, you somewhat abstractly develop your infrastructure, battle neighbors, build on past discoveries, and construct your wonder. Each card you choose to take leaves opportunities for your opponents. And with 7 Wonders allowing for up to 7 players while playing in less than an hour, it became a runaway hit and swept awards around the world. And that's why 7 Wonders has been inducted into the BoardGameGeek Hall of Fame for 2025.
I think that 7 Wonders is pretty significant in the board game hobby for a few different reasons. One being that I feel like 7 Wonders made drafting, and especially closed drafting, more of a well-known mechanism within board games. I do know that drafting and like closed drafting, pick and pass drafts were more of a thing with Magic the Gathering, but it wasn't really known as much in board games. So with 7 Wonders featuring this closed drafting mechanism, it made it so that more and more board games since then have come out with that closed drafting mechanism. And then another thing is that I feel like the gameplay of 7 Wonders is just made for such a wide variety of people. Personally, 7 Wonders has been a game that was my stepping stone into board games. I've played 7 Wonders with family members that aren't as experienced with board games. I've played 7 Wonders with other people that are really into the board game hobby as well, and it just really shows that a simple rule set game that has a lot of strategic depth are the types of games that are really going to stick around and make a difference in the board game hobby. Also, it being a game that can play up to 7 players, it's always that game that I've played with big groups that still allows you to play a like strategic, more board gamey game with others.
This game is extraordinary. It has brought card drafting, the mechanism, to a whole new level. It made it so easy and breezy, and the game is so quick, and it really feels like you're building out your civilization. And that is something that is really important about this game. This is one of the earliest Euro-style games that actually incorporated theme into the game, and not a whole lot of games were doing it at that point. This is one of my all-time favorite games, and this is also one of my wife's all-time favorite games as well. We love playing this one, so that is the Hall of Fame 7 Wonders Board Game Geek. Amazing!
7 Wonders is, and will probably always be, a staple of the board gaming hobby. It's been here for a long time, and I think it's gonna stay forever. 7 Wonders took drafting of cards, where I have a hand of cards, I'm gonna pick one, I'm gonna send it to the next player, and made it the whole game. It made it so that it was easy to play with all the way up to 7 people, because I only interacted with the 2 people on both of my sides, and it was, and it is, a fantastic game.
And what's so wonderful about this game is that anyone can play it. I think this is a game that we for the longest time brought with us to people that we wanted to introduce to board games, and it does it in a wonderful way with like the repetitiveness of the actions, but the tenseness of what card should I get and what is coming to me next.
There are very few games that actually combine the mechanics of closed drafting, hand management, set collection, and variable player powers together in such an elegant manner. It is done so beautifully that it comes together as a 30-minute game, easily scaling to 7 players without materially affecting the game length. The combination of brilliant mechanics and game length places this game easily into the BGG Hall of Fame and cemented Antoine Bauza as one of the great designers of our time.
Thank you to all of the contributors who helped make this video, and thank you for joining us in celebrating these incredible games and designers who have shaped the hobby we love. For more details and to explore even more amazing games, visit BoardGameGeek.com.